I have been living the Bitcoin dream for the last week, and I still have another week to go.
You look like it.
I'm getting a little techie. Yeah, last week I started reading a little bit more about how you could invest in this, and I saw an incredible headline come up all of a sudden about a retirement account that accepted Bitcoin investments. And Barry Silbert is a guy who, with whom I've been talking about this for a little bit, and he's been very, very active in Bitcoin. He started Second Market, obviously.
Which allows people to trade private shares of what they hope are soon to be public companies.
Right, and I mean, it was made pretty famous, I think, by the Facebook IPO, but it's been active in a lot of other ways in the
so what
valley
did he say?
Where you live. So he started this Bitcoin investment trust, BIT, right? And it's so far raised about $70 million. 90 people have invested in it, and you have to be an accredited investor, or you have to be an institution in order to invest in it.
Just like Second Market. Just like
a Second Market. But there are ways to get in through investment trusts. Several financial institutions like Pensco and Entrust allow people to invest in them indirectly as long as you invest a minimum of $25,000. So it's possible.
All right, but the question is that by the time you retire, is Bitcoin even going to be around?
Well, and to Barry's credit, he makes the point that, look, this is a very risky investment. He says, I think Bitcoin is an incredibly risky investment. You're either going to lose all of your money, or it's going to be a very meaningful return. So it's obvious that it's highly speculative, and if you don't know this, you shouldn't be investing in it.
Right.
That's the kind of thing that typically...
So then it doesn't make sense.
That typically doesn't belong.
That doesn't make sense to me. Why are you going to put Bitcoin, which is highly speculative, into a retirement account, which you should be putting money in, you should be investing in assets?
And therein lies the news.
Yes.
That's the shocking part. You know, news has to be a surprise. And when I saw a headline come across the terminal that said, Fidelity is going to allow investors to have Bitcoin in their IRAs, I thought, my head almost exploded. My financial news head just popped off my shoulders.
And so I'm not.
Now they've reversed that, by the way.
And I don't want to be too, you know, like I'm not here advocating for anybody. But look, if you're a Main Street investor, you don't know anything about Bitcoin, but somebody says to you, your broker says to you, you know what? There's this great digital currency. I think it's a great asset to put a portion of it into your retirement account. Main Street investor loses out, but the broker makes the money. Well,
there are good tax implications, but if your advisor says that to you, I think it might be time to look for a new advisor.
Indeed, or 6 geese a-laying, indeed. I can't wait for day 7 of our 12 days.
I have to say, tomorrow I think we're going to show you some of the stuff I did over the weekend. I went grocery shopping with Bitcoin. I went to a bar and used Bitcoin. I went to a dog walker that accepts Bitcoin. I bought a plane ticket with Bitcoin.
Oh, to where?
Spain.
Where are we going?
A little trip to Spain. It was
really?
It was an incredibly eventful Bitcoin weekend.
Wait, really quick, I want to hear about your party. Thursday night.
I went to a fantastic group gathering at Webster Hall on Thursday night. It was really great, although there was a band playing in the room next door. Right? It was a Bitcoin meetup, so we were trying to have sort of a discussion, roundtable kind of discussion with like 50 or 60 people, but it was really just people drinking beer at a bar. And I met some great guys, and I'm going to probably go back on this coming Thursday. But they're all over the place. I mean, Monday there's one called Satoshi Square in Union Square. There's one on Tuesday, on Thursday, Wednesday in Brooklyn. So it's...
You are living the dream.
Barry Silbert says Bitcoin's going to be... 2014 is the year of Bitcoin and Wall Street.